In the past few years, the Moto G series has set a standard in affordable phones that few can match. This year, Lenovo has two G series phones, the Moto G5 and the Moto G5 Plus. The G5 Plus is the one that has gotten all the attention so far. It has got the powerful and very battery-savvy Snapdragon 625 system chip, it has got a fast dual-pixel autofocus camera, and it has a starting price of just $230. And then there is the Moto G5 that we have up here for review. It has a much different finish than the G5 Plus, and this is important to know. It has a smaller 5 display, it has the severely less powerful Snapdragon 430, a completely different camera and half the onboard storage. And it is also not available in the United States, and this one is an even more important distinction. Why? Simple, price of the Moto G5 Plus might be set at $230 in the USA, but in Europe and the rest of the world it rocks a much higher, $280 to $300 price, equivalent to no less than $305. This higher price opens the space for the Moto G5, a $230 phone that would make no sense in the United States. Are all the compromises made to get to that lower price worth it, though? We take a deeper dive in the Moto G5 experience to see what living with a dirt cheap phone is all about. Stick with us for some interesting conclusions. Camera. The G5 can capture decent images if it ever focuses. Focusing is way too slow, but in video it surprises with a very good stabilization. The Moto G5 features a 13-megapixel rear camera with an f/2.0 aperture, single LED flash and with support for 1080p Full HD video, while up front there is a 5-megapixel cam. These days we don't care too much about those numbers, what matters is actual image quality. Before we get into that, let us just say a few words about the Moto Camera app. First, you can start it with the cool double flick of the wrist, or you can double click the power lock key. It is fast to start and comes with the auto HDR option enabled. You have the HDR toggle quickly accessible. There is also a flash toggle as well as controls for timer. To record video, panoramas, slow motion or enter pro mode, you tap on the camera button above the shutter key. You get to the settings by swiping right from the edge of the camera.